welcome back to my channel. It has been a bit, but I am back. So before we get into today's video, I'm going to explain a little bit as to where I have been. So basically, a few weeks ago, actually closer to a month and a half ago now, I injured my knee. It was pretty bad, but it has gotten so much better, so I'm very thankful for that. But I wasn't really able to film. I had to have my knee elevated and be in a place where it was comfortable for me to sit, and it just wasn't very practical for me to be sitting somewhere filming videos. So that's why I've kind of been missing, but I am back. That's why I'm in a different filming location today. This chair is a bit softer and just easier for me to sit in. So I am at a point where I'm much better and I can now like film a video comfortably. I do have a few pre-filmed videos that I will be uploading later, but this Monday was the Met Gala, and of course I could not miss out on talking about the Met Gala on my channel. It's the fashion event of the year, basically 2 years, because last year we didn't get a Met Gala, so I needed to talk about it. And in the last Met Gala in 2019, I did a best dressed video, I did a Met Gala roast or worst dressed, so that's what I'm doing. Today is the best dressed video. I have best dressed part 2, and I have a worst dressed video that you'll be getting tomorrow and Friday, so that's very exciting. And then you will see some of those pre-filmed videos after that at some point in the following weeks, and then I will be back to actually a good filming schedule once again. So yeah, I'm excited for today's video. Let's see, I have some notes here on my iPad, so let me go ahead and pull those up. I should have probably done that by now. So first off, I want to talk a little bit about the theme, and then as well I want to mention some other stuff. So let's go ahead first with the theme. So the theme was In America, a Lexicon of Fashion. And before the Met Gala, I kind of wanted to write about like my interpretation of what that means. So I do have some notes I wrote here before the Met Gala, just kind of trying to figure out the theme. I think this year's theme was a little bit confusing, so I really wanted to kind of try to define it myself. So here's what I came up with, and basically some of this came true, some of it did not. So my interpretation of the theme was anything by an American designer. So like Tom Ford, Michael Kors, any kind of American designer, Jeremy Scott, one of my faves, something that makes a political statement. So I thought we would see like maybe something related to COVID in America, or maybe Black Lives Matter, or different events that have happened specifically in the past year or so regarding politics in America. I also thought we would see stuff that incorporates classic American fashion elements, so just anything inspired by American fashion. I thought for sure we'd see red, white, blue, stars, stripes, all that kind of stuff that really comes to mind when you think of America. I thought we would see also things that incorporate current fashion trends. So New York Fashion Week just happened. So I thought stuff like what you would see in New York Fashion Week and those kind of trends that kind of encapsulate what's popular in America at this moment. And then I also thought stuff inspired by American icons or eras like old Hollywood and stuff like that. So that was just my personal interpretation of the theme, trying to make sense of it. I know a lot of people didn't quite understand it. Some of this did come true, some of it didn't, but that was just my take on it. Now, here is the criteria I had for this best dressed list. I want to kind of go over that. I really want to reiterate that this is just my opinion. I don't want anyone mad at me for my opinions. I know some of these are going to be a little bit controversial, but this is just my personal opinion, and I have my own criteria. And I actually went back, and last night, I was watching my 2019 Best Dressed video, and I actually disagreed with some of my choices. So just to say that I like something now doesn't mean I will always forever love it. And also, I'm no fashion expert. I'm a person who really enjoys fashion, but that doesn't make me qualified in any way to really have an opinion on it. Everything I say is just like my personal opinion. It has nothing to do with what truly is like the definitive ranking of these looks. So keep that in mind. But here's the criteria that I chose when choosing my personal best dressed. So I wanted stuff that's creative and innovative. It's the Met Gala. I do not want basic. Something that either nailed the theme or had a unique take on it. So I think this theme was a little bit difficult to interpret, as I already said, but I really wanted to see looks that just really like nailed the theme and made me think like, yes, that's what the theme, like that's the purpose of the theme. I also wanted looks that clearly embodied a celebrity's personal style or aesthetic. So there's a lot of celebrities that have like this very style that's personal to them. And I wanted to see them obviously still be creative and innovative and nail the theme. But also I wanted to see looks that really encapsulated like certain celebrities' styles and aesthetics, if that makes sense. I hope it does. And then last but not least, I think anything that's so stunning it truly defines fashion. In most cases, I really wanted to see things that kind of really went with the theme, but there's some exceptions to where something is just so gorgeous to look at that it doesn't even matter if it matches the theme. Now, before I get started, I do want to mention some of my fave Met Gala fashion icons. We're missing Beyonce, Blake Lively, Zendaya. Unfortunately, we're not at the Met Gala, so I'm kind of sad about that. The good thing is in May, the first Monday in May, which is when the Met Gala usually happens, except because of COVID, it was postponed. There's actually going to be a second part to this Met Gala theme. So the theme changes every year, but because of the kind of unique circumstance, the theme will remain the same for the next Met Gala or for the second part of the Met Gala in May. So there's a chance, there's a chance that we'll see some more innovative or more looks that go with the theme, because people will kind of have a better idea of what the theme means. And then also some of those celebrities that we missed out on hopefully will attend in May. I want to give some shout outs before we get started to some looks that I liked and just for whatever reason did not make my best dress list, but were still looks that I enjoyed. So Normani, Rachel Zegler, Keke Palmer, Gigi Hadid, Simone Biles, Alicia Keys, Chloe Bailey, Halle Bailey, Eiza Gonzalez, Ben Platt, Phineas, Naomi Osaka, and Emma Chamberlain all were some looks that I enjoyed but just did not make this list, but they're safe from the worst dress list, so that's at least a good thing. Let's get started. I will be putting images here. This is why I'm kind of sitting kind of far back in the frame. Also, I apologize for the lighting. There's windows behind me. What can I do about it? But anyway, starting off, Billie Eilish. This is stunning. This is not what I expected from her. So this is very old Hollywood, very Marilyn Monroe. I love it. I think it hit the theme. Like I said, I was expecting some icons and also like different eras, and this kind of was a tribute to old Hollywood and Marilyn Monroe. It's very different from Billie. As you guys know, she is known for wearing very baggy clothes, and she was one of the co-chairs of the gala, and I just think this look is absolutely incredible on her. It's elegant, it's on theme, it's an Oscar de la Renta, and she also has vintage Cartier. I love the jewelry. I don't think it's too much. I love the elegance and the simplicity, but it's still elevated enough for the Met Gala. She also mentioned in an interview that it was inspired by like the holiday Barbies. She said I don't remember, she said she had them growing up or she always wanted them, but in any case, that's also like a really cool homage to that. I think Barbie is like a very classic, like American toy. It's actually pretty global, but I think that's a really cool take on that as well. So I just absolutely adore this. It's just something unexpected from Billie and classic and elegant, and it really did hit the theme. Next up, oh my gosh, Yara Shahidi. First of all, she's a style icon. I truly love so many of the different stuff she's worn. I believe she's one of my repeaters from the 2019 Best Dressed Met Gala list. She is stunning. She looks elegant and regal. I love the little like veil and the gloves. They kind of elevate the dress. The dress could have been borderline like a bridesmaid dress, but those simple details really elevated the look. Her hair and makeup are stunning. One thing that's really important for me is when celebrities go through the effort to do something with their hair and makeup in addition to their outfit, and I just think she nailed this. It's like stunning. This is Dior, custom Dior. She works with Dior a lot, and I love this. Not what I would expect from Dior, but it's great. It's inspired by Josephine Baker. I believe she wasn't the only one who wore, oops, sorry for that noise you can hear. Anyway, I believe she was not the only one who wore a Josephine Baker inspired look, but she truly nailed it. Next up, we have Iman. So first of all, I did not actually know who Iman was, but apparently she's a model. She's stunning. I love this. You know, here's the thing. I don't know where the theme fits in. I would need to hear more about it and do more research. I tried to research all of these. I didn't really find anything connecting it to the theme, but in any case, this is avant-garde and gorgeous. It embodies the Met Gala. What I was hoping was not to see too many looks that were too camp, because that was a previous theme. But what I really wanted to see was still like elevated over the top, like it's still the Met Gala. You don't have to do camp because that's not the theme, but you can still do something just truly out there. And I think she nailed this, and it's not too much. The color is gorgeous, really lovely. Next up, we have kind of two here, but specifically Maluma. And he was accompanied by Donatella Versace, and fashion icon herself. Obviously this is a Versace look. I can see the inspiration with the boots and the fringe. It's like Western and very clear American influenced fashion. I love it. And it's not another black tux. Like I talked about this in my previous Met Gala video 2 years ago now. And I hate when male celebrities show up wearing a black tux. It's basic, it's been done, I don't want to see it. So I really love this look. The red, I think, is an awesome pop of color. I love the tiny details, all the different crystals and other just like adornments, is that what you say? I don't know. And then Donatella, please, like she does not even need to take inspiration from anything but herself, because she is a true icon in fashion. And I love how their looks kind of correlate. They were there together. There was a lot of celebrities in Versace, which is kind of ironic. But specifically, they were like, they walked the carpet together at the stairs or whatever. So stunning look, honestly. Next up, we have Sierra, and I know that this is going to be a bit of a controversial one. I saw a lot of mixed opinions. Some people liked this, some people didn't, but I think this was a brilliant take on the theme. So Sierra is married to a football player, so she is wearing his jersey number. She actually, you can't see it too well in this picture, but she's wearing his Super Bowl ring. I think that's super cool. I love the color as well. I think there wasn't too many bolder colors other than like maybe pink or red, but I love seeing a different unique color as well. I think she just hit the theme on the nose. Like, what's more American than football? And this wasn't like necessarily expected, but I love what she did. I think she looks gorgeous as well. I love her like smoky eye look and her makeup. I think she really hit this on the nose, and like I know some people did not like this. I can see why some people didn't like it, but I personally love how she tied in the theme. Next, we have J-Lo. And first of all, J-Lo is one of the celebrities that could wear like a paper bag, and I would be like, yes, J-Lo. But no, I love this. So this has like very clear American fashion influences. It's very classic J-Lo as well. Like if I were to cover up her face and then try to have you guess what celebrity this is, more than likely you would be able to guess that it's J-Lo, which is something that I absolutely love. And that's what I was talking about when I was saying like a celebrity who has a clear like aesthetic and style, and this is truly very J-Lo. It's Ralph Lauren, so very American fashion, American designer. It's got these like very American influences, very like, you can see the Western influences of it. I love it. I think some people didn't like this one as well. I think more people liked it than didn't like it, but some people did not like it. I personally, I think she did a good job with this. I think, I mean, Ralph Lauren also did like the opening and closing ceremony outfits for the Olympics and stuff. So they're like very, when you think of American fashion, you think of them. And I think this is great. Next up, we have my favorite, I'm not saying my favorite look. Actually, these are in no particular order if I never said that. I just mean like my favorite person. I feel like she's my little sister and I don't even know her, but like truly. Anyway, Olivia Rodrigo. First of all, let's take a second. So on Sunday night, the night before the Met Gala, was the MTV Video Music Awards, the VMAs, and Olivia, she performed. She won 3 VMAs. Crazy. I'm like so excited for her, and she performed Good For You. And the looks that she wore to the VMAs were so good as well. The purple dress she wore when she performed Good For You, the pinky orangey dress she wore on the red carpet, stunning, absolutely stunning in every possible way. She literally could have worn those to the Met Gala even, and they would have been great. But this right here, I love it. Some people did not. I love it. So this is Saint Laurent. I believe it's custom, but don't quote me on that. It might not be. I think this is like very wearable, but still very Met Gala appropriate. I love the lace, the feathers. I love that it's not a dress as well. A lot of people for the Met Gala think they have to wear a dress, especially being that it's her first Met Gala, which is insane if you think about the fact that like a few months ago people didn't even know who she was. But anyway, yeah, people feel like they need to wear a dress, and I'm glad that she didn't. This is very much her style. She has this very like edgy, like Y2K style. Sometimes she'll go a little softer, but for the most part, her style is very edgy. And I feel like Saint Laurent does that like edge with a little bit of like femininity. I love it. And honestly, I think she's slowly becoming a fashion icon herself. I love everything that she wears, and it's not just that I love it, it's almost that it's like her own style. So this is stunning. Perfect first Met Gala look. I adore it. I also love those platform shoes. They just give it a little bit more like something, you know. Next up, Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello. This is stunning, and I know this is another controversial one. People are gonna be like, what are you talking about? I don't like this. I love it. There's so much to talk about. First of all, both of their outfits were designed by Michael Kors, which is really cool because that's an American designer. So that kind of ties in the theme. The other way that the theme is tied in is that apparently the inspo behind this is Studio 54 and like 70s. So I love that. I think it was a unique way to tie in the theme. I had talked about like iconic eras, and so I think that was really cool. It's also kind of grungy. It's got that same sort of edge that Olivia's outfit had. I love the purple color that Camila's wearing. Purple's my favorite color, so maybe I'm a little biased, but I do think, just like Sierra and that green color, I love that they did colors that are a little bit more unique and that aren't super common. And then Camila's also got this purple eyeshadow look going on. I love the whole monochromatic purple from head to toe look. She's actually wearing shoes very similar to what Olivia was wearing, but hers are purple, and I just adore everything about her look. Shawn looks amazing. There were some people saying that it looks like something Harry Styles has worn before. It kind of does, but also like, what do you expect? At least he's not wearing another black tux. I think this is brilliant though. I absolutely adore it. Plus they're both so gorgeous. It's insane. And yeah, I love everything about this. So next we have Kendall Jenner. Stunning. Do you guys remember a few years ago, not 2019, but pretty much prior to that, when the Kardashians and the Jenners really didn't go by the theme? Well, Kendall is nailing the theme now. She looks gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And this look is inspired by Audrey Hepburn in My Fair Lady. Very beautiful way to kind of tie in the theme. This is Givenchy. This sheer dress kind of trend is very popular right now. We saw it Megan Fox in the VMAs, and we've seen like so many different sheer dress looks as well from the Met Gala, but I think this is the one that nailed it the absolute most. It's just stunning. And then sometimes this sheer dress look can look a little inappropriate, a little too much. On her it just looks gorgeous. It's absolutely stunning. Everything about this, 10 out of 10 from me. Next we have Reinhart. This one, I know some people did not like this either. But first of all, I had the opportunity to work with her over the summer. I saw her in person, and literally she is so gorgeous. She could literally wear anything she wanted and still looked stunning. I love the pink lip for a pop of color. I think the floral is gorgeous. I feel like she reminds me very much of flowers, if that makes any sense. So I think this like floral look was perfect for her. And here's what I really love about it. So the way she tied in the theme is that apparently there are state flowers from every single state on the dress. And I think that was so unique and so fun. It's like very simple but very fitting. It also gives me vibes of like, I don't know if you guys remember the dress Taylor Swift wore to the Grammys, but it's giving me very much that dress but better. Not that I didn't like Taylor's, I'm just saying it's even like an elevated version of that. And I adore this. Next up, another one that I know a lot of people did not like, and I'm a little indifferent about it, but somehow it still made my best dress list, and I'll talk about that. But this is Sunisa Lee. She is the gold medalist, the gymnast who won the all-around, and she actually won a silver and a bronze medal as well. I can see why people don't like this. It's a little bit ill-fitting, and that's the one thing I'll say, is that I wish it had been tailored a little bit more to her. I think it would have been better if they had done that. But I love just this gold medalist wearing gold. I love her also. Her story is incredible. So, you know, gold medalist wearing gold. I love it. It's like such a brilliant way to tie in the theme. And what's more American than an Olympic gold medalist? And then I love, what I really do love about the styling of this, I think maybe she could have used like a bracelet or something. But aside from that, the styling is phenomenal. I love this super high pony. I love whatever this gold is in her pony, and then the makeup look, stunning. Next up, we have Rosalba. I am obsessed with this. So this is so classic her. Again, another one that if I were to cover her face and try to make you guess who it is, hopefully you would eventually be able to guess that it's Rosalba. I love it. This was from Rick Owens, who's an American fashion designer. I think this might have been the only Rick Owens look of the night, which I'm a little bit surprised about. I really thought with the theme, people would be opting for American designers, and I really thought more people would opt for Rick Owens, but they didn't in any case. But yeah, I love this. There was a lot of red throughout the night, but this is just like so different in my opinion, and I adore it. Those boots, the fringe, everything. I love also that it's like very much, she is Spanish, she's from Spain, so it's got those influences from her culture, I can see, but it's also got like some American influences. I think the fringe is like a very American thing, and I love how she was able to like, I want to say mezclar, how do you say it, like to join the two cultures, her culture and then the American culture, and I think that's beautiful. So 10 out of 10 on this. Adore it. I wish I could use those boots, the gloves, everything. Like, I want to wear this. Next up, and I believe, oh no, we still have one more after this. Next up, Lupita Nyong'o. She looks stunning. I almost missed her on this list, and I'm so glad that I went back and added her because I love this. First of all, the hair just elevates everything. I think without the hair, the dress could have been a little simple, but the hair just gives it a new level of elevation that I adore. It adds so much, like, just more to the look. And I love the denim. I think one of the things I had mentioned that I was expecting out of this theme is very, like, staple American fashion, and I think denim is very American. I love that she used the denim, and she still makes it look elegant though. I love the detailing at the bottom, this kind of little, I wouldn't call it a train necessarily, but just this detailing back here. The styling as well, she's got like a little bit of that denim color on her eye, blue, whatever you want to call it, and then as well the necklace, the earring, everything about this is stunning. The bracelets, it also, I don't know if it was really inspired by this, but for me, it looks like it's a take on, remember Britney Spears' like iconic denim dress? Very much gives me that vibe. So I don't know if that was intentional or not, but I love this. And last but not least, we have Miss Gemma Chan. And when I first saw this, it also almost did not make the list. But then when I heard about the influence and the connection to the theme, I adored it. So this is actually inspired by the first Chinese American old Hollywood actress, May Wong. So I think that's super cool. I love that there's people paying homage to the diversity of America. Yeah, I just think like I love that. And the light green, the pop of color, I think on its own, the black and the silver could have been borderline boring, but I do love this light green pop of color, this beautiful, gorgeous train. I love as well her hair and makeup, these very like sleek bangs. I do think she has a little bit of green in her eyeshadow, or even if she doesn't, that eye look and the lip are stunning. The little simple jewelry that just elevates it but isn't too much. The shoes are the perfect shoes for this. And overall, it's gorgeous. I also love the silver detailing on the dress. Gorgeous, stunning. Gemma Chan, I mean, she's gorgeous in any case, but that dress is amazing. So that is basically it for this video. I will have a part 2 of best dressed as well as a worst dressed. I think you'll see worst dressed tomorrow and part 2 of best dressed on Friday. So be on the lookout for those. I would love to hear your opinions in the comments. So comment down below your best dressed or your worst dressed opinions. I would love to hear them. If you haven't already, you can go back and watch my Met Gala 2019 videos. There are 3 of those, so check them out if you're interested. Make sure you, like I said, comment down below your faves, your least faves. Give this video a big thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I post a video. Do hit that notification bell so you can be notified when the next 2 videos come out. Until then, I will see you very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.